our events, we're shifting our focus to more and more connection and less preach, less and less just somebody talking at you and you writing down ideas. We're getting you connected with others. You're creating relationships. These relationships can change your life. All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Jason Hull. This is Sarah Hull, the owners of DoorGrow, the world's leading and most comprehensive coaching and consulting firm for long-term residential property management entrepreneurs. For 17 years plus, we have brought innovative strategies and optimization to the property management industry. At DoorGrow, we are on a mission to transform property management business owners and their businesses. We want to transform the industry, eliminate the BS, build awareness, change perception, expand the market, and help the best property management entrepreneurs win. Now, let's get into the show. All right, Sarah, what are we chatting about today?
We're going to talk about DoorGrow Live.
That is correct.
That is coming up. Super
right.
exciting. So we've got our conference, and this year we're making it less conferencey and more workshopy.
Conferencey, workshopy.
Conferencey, workshopy. So good. The reason is a lot of times when people go to a conference, and we're included in this, we'll get to a conference, you're listening to the speakers, you're sitting in on the sessions, you're networking with people, you're getting a whole bunch of different ideas. And a lot of times what we hear from so many people who attend is, wow, I got so many ideas. I have 32 pages of notes. Well, that's great. How does that translate though? So what you just did is you got 32 pages of notes, all these great ideas, so much great content, and you gave yourself this never-ending to-do list. And then you get back to reality, back home, back in your business, and then you go, wow, I have no idea when I'm going to do any of these things. I just don't know. They're all great ideas. I should do them. And also, that's a lot of time because there's so many ideas. I have 32 pages of notes. That's a ridiculous amount of things to do. So what we decided to do is, all right, what if we just made it so that people can be in the room and take action right then and there, so that by the time you leave the conference, so you'll spend 2 days at the event, by the time you leave this 2-day event, you will already have taken action on things. So instead of going to a conference and getting a really long to-do list that you may or may not ever implement, you can go, you can be in the room, you can work through things right there with the leaders of the workshops. So what if I can work on my business in the room alongside my peers who are, in the same industry and in the same sector as I am? So that's what we've decided to do this year, is make sure that you guys walk away with not only a plan. You will, of course, get a plan. You will get a lot of great ideas. You will get, you'll still get a bunch of notes. You're still going to get all of that. However, you'll be able to walk away saying, hey, at this event, here was what my business was before, and I spent 2 days working on the business. And now here are things that are already different because I came to this event. So that was our thought. And that's what we're going to do for you guys this year. So we already have some of these workshops in mind, how we're going to structure them, who's going to lead them. We've got some really good ones in store for you. And some of the sponsors are going to be leading some of these workshops as well, so that they can, again, do the same thing, get you to take action right then and there so that you can walk out of that room with a different business.
Cool. And what's the focus?
On which workshop?
Well, the sponsors with everything else. I think there's definitely an AI forward focus. That's definitely been very hot. It's definitely the case with the vendors that we have sponsoring. We've got some awesome sponsors already for this event, and they're going to be showcasing. We're always showcasing the best tools at DoorGrow Live. And so a lot of our clients are the innovators in the industry that are getting on board with the best tools. I hear about every new property management tool, system, software, vibe-coded piece of garbage, you name it. Everybody's reaching out, telling me, hey, I've got this thing. I want to get it to your audience. So we hear about all the stuff, and we bring the best stuff to DoorGrow Live. And we also, just because we're connected to hundreds of property management companies, and we're always getting feedback. We've got 3,000 in our Facebook group, and we're always hearing what's hot in the market, in the industry right now that people are having good results with. And our clients are like a whole bunch of guinea pigs trying stuff out all the time. I think we've got some tech forward kind of movers and shakers in the space. So there's that. And like Sarah was saying, a lot of you go to an event, you go to a conference, and you get this massive to-do list or a list of ideas. And then you come back to your team and you pull out your idea grenade of all your stuff and you pull the pin on it with your teeth and you throw it into the middle of the room and say, we're doing all this. And your team are like, great, I don't like you anymore. And I'm not excited about this. And I already have enough work. Thank you, jerk. And now I have even more. And they're not excited about this because you're not rolling this stuff out in the right way. And so we're going to help you walk away with action. The other thing is in-person is going to become more and more important. Human connection is going to become more and more important. So at our events, we're shifting our focus to more and more connection and less preach, less and less just somebody talking at you and you writing down ideas. We're getting you connected with others. You're creating relationships. These relationships can change your life. And we're attract really great people at DoorGrow. Our clients are awesome. And so if you want to be in the room, that's where transformation happens, is in the room, not on Zoom. Transformation happens in person, not by watching videos in some sort of platform or going to YouTube. Transformation also doesn't happen just by talking to AI endlessly. AI can only take you so far. And how many of you, I'm sure listening, have been down the rabbit hole? I have, where you just go deep into the dark hole of AI and you're talking forever and you're man, I have all these great ideas and now I'm implementing all this cool stuff. And then like 2 months later, you walk out of that hole and you're like, hey, I'm not any further ahead. I've just been having lots of conversation with something that isn't even real, right? You got to be around people that are real, that are doing real things in the real world, getting real results. And do they use AI? Yes. But you're going to collapse time significantly. You can't just be talking to AI because AI is manipulative. AI will make you sound like you're amazing and make you think you're amazing. And everybody else's stuff sounds like it's amazing too. The only stuff you know is real. Like you might have this really amazing SEO report from some sort of AI coaching thing for property managers. And it could be complete garbage, but you'll go and do it and it sounds really good. And all the AIs will be like, yeah, that sounds pretty good when you ask them about it, but it might not be what's bleeding edge or what's actually working right now. And if everybody could do it, then just by talking to Claude, then everybody would have done it already by now. So that's not even a competitive advantage anymore. So that's my 2-minute rant on everybody going down the AI rabbit hole. And I'm not anti-AI, like Sarah knows. I like using AI tools. But you've got to put them in the right context and you've got to make sure that you're really creating relationships with humans, because no matter how good AI gets, your quantum computer of a brain and its level of intuition and its level of processing information still is better than talking to Claude. And being connected with other people that have those type of brains, humans, can be really effective for you and for your business. And your business is going to be the sum of the 5 business owners that you are the most connected with, not the sum of the 5 AI tools that you use the most. So cool. All right. What else should we say about DoorGrow Live?
All right. Well, that's our plan for DoorGrow Live this year. So if you are listening and you are already one of our mastermind clients or one of our Door Machine clients, then good news for you is your ticket is included already. You have a ticket. Yay. Just register and RSVP for it. If you're not, for some reason, one of our clients already in the mastermind or the Door Machine,
you're missing out.
You are definitely missing out. But if you're wanting to go to the conference and you're maybe just not, you're not ready to do the Door Machine, you're not ready to do the mastermind, maybe it is even what you need right now. That's totally fine too. But if you'd like to grab a seat in the room and be around some other property managers who are doing really cool things in their businesses, or just meet some great people who think outside of the box, who think bigger, who think differently, and make sure that you're not falling behind in this crazy world, especially with AI now, then you can still grab a ticket. So go to DoorGrow and then you can make sure that you register and grab your ticket. You can do that. There will be a link to click on there. And I believe it'll take you to Eventbrite. So you'll see that. Grab your ticket on there. And then you'll want to make sure that you book your accommodation. So the event itself will be on a Friday and a Saturday. October 9th and 10th, a Friday and Saturday. It's held here in the North Austin, Texas area. The city is Round Rock. North Austin, Texas is easier to remember. And it's at Kalahari Resort. We have done our event there for the past few years. It is a great venue. They take great care of our group, which is why we continue to book there. So what's great is that the hotel is connected to the convention center, and everything that you could possibly need is right there on property.
Yeah.
So the
fun stuff.
Yes, the room is there. The event center is there. The rooms are nice. And then it also has a whole bunch of other things. So if you would like to bring your family, you can absolutely do that. And your family can go enjoy the whole rest of the resort while you are at the conference. So keep that in mind. It is very family friendly. It is the largest indoor water park in the nation. And they have all kinds of things there. Like they have mini golf and escape rooms and a whole arcade. They have the indoor water park. There's an outdoor water park too, if you like some of that Texas sun. They've got all kinds of games and bowling and laser tag.
Got kind of like this adventure ropes course too. Super fun.
Yes. I don't know if it's like an obstacle.
You're like strapped into it, but it's like you go through. It's pretty cool. So
yes,
there's a lot of cool stuff.
Tomfooleries, the arcades. There's all kinds of things there. So your family will have a great time. They will probably be very thankful that they got to go, especially if you have kids. Kids love the water park. And you write it off as a business expense. So let the business pay for the family to go. I think when you book, especially when you I think they do it all the time, but I know for sure when you book at Kalahari through the room block that we have, then they include tickets to the water park for you included in that. So make sure that if you're interested in coming, 1, you get registered, and 2, consider bringing your family because they will love it. We've had clients bring their kids, and then kind of the kids go out and they hang out together and they kind of do their own thing, and they kind of like pop in the room every once in a while. But most of the time they just spend, going and having fun. And the kids have a blast. And it's great because everything's right on property. So you don't have to worry, how am I going to get my kids there? And how are they going to get back and forth? They're going to walk because it's on property. So great convention center. And it's so convenient having everything on site. Plus the restaurants are on site too. And the food is great. Oh, and a spa. If you're a spa person like I am, nice spa too.
So if you want to get an idea of what this kind of looks like, our events in general, they're intimate, they're connective. It's not like a massive group. It's not just somebody speaking at you. It's some of the coolest people, I think, in the industry. These are growth-minded people. Most of them are investing thousands of dollars on a regular basis to just grow and improve themselves. And so you can go take a look at some of the photos of our past DoorGrow Live events by going to photos.doorgrow.com if you want to get a feel for what it looks like. And but yeah, make sure you're there. It's going to be awesome. So, okay, cool.
Yeah. So if you're needing time to work on the business, not in the business, doing the property management stuff, there's time for that. You'll always have time for that. So if you're needing to work on the business or figure out how to stop working in the business, as many of you are, and I know you are, this will be a great event for you to attend. So mark your calendars, October 9th and 10th. It's a Friday and Saturday. Go to doorgrowlive.com and you can book your accommodations and grab your ticket.
Cool. And, this isn't for every property manager. Our key focus are long-term residential, third party. And if that's you, we would love to have you out. And this is for contribution-focused people that want to benefit and help others, that want to make connections, that want to make friends, that are willing to share. And as our late mentor, Aaron Stokes would say, your breakthroughs are on the other side of embarrassment. So the goal isn't to come here and be the coolest person in the room. This is for people to come and handle tough stuff and to get breakthroughs. Breakthroughs happen when you're in the room. And this is for people that are willing to get vulnerable, even if it's in front of others, because they know these others can help them. They can help you get unstuck. They can help you solve the problem. There are people there, sometimes with 1,000+ doors, that have solved problems that you need to solve. So that's DoorGrow Live. Also related to that, we've started doing intensives for our masterminds, these in-person really intimate events. And we also do our onboarding in person in our mastermind. We have these jumpstart sessions where we're able to help people really get their profit margins up, create financial space, free up massive amounts of time, clear out bloat and waste in their business. We've just seen inside so many companies and helped so many people do this stuff. If there's any problem you're struggling with between 0 to 1,000 plus doors, we can help you get this stuff dialed in, and everybody gets breakthroughs. And so that's what we do at DoorGrow. So if that's interesting to you, reach out. So if you felt stuck or stagnant and you want to take your property management business to the next level, reach out to us at DoorGrow.com. We have this new program. She mentioned the door machine. For those that haven't heard our episode about that, we add the doors and you manage them. It's the coolest offer ever. So if you want somebody that's proven to just grow a business, we can do that. Our salesperson will walk around in your market and grow your business. So
there's no excuse to not grow your business now.
There's no excuse.
None. Zero.
We will train the person.
Zilch.
We don't even have to coach you on how to do it. We'll get somebody else to do it for you, right? And everybody wins. It's awesome, awesome idea. So for free training on how to get unlimited leads for free, if you're just struggling for leads, text leads to 512-648-4608. Also, you can join our free Facebook community just for property management business owners at doorgrowclub.com. And if you want tips, tricks, ideas, and to learn about our offers, you can subscribe to our newsletter by going to doorgrow.com/subscribe. And if you found this even a little bit helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review. We'd really appreciate it. Until next time, remember the slowest path to growth is to do it alone. So let's grow together. Bye, everyone.